Hey, Knob here. In this video, I'm going to be telling you the top 5 tips for beginners when playing Snowbreak Containment Zone. As always, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, like the video as it helps me a lot, and for some more Snowbreak content. Alright, 5 tips, top 5 beginners need to know right now. Alright, first one. Do the hard mode mission. So when you go to fight, right, usually you do the main story, and then there's a tab up here. After you do normal, there's hard. These missions do not cost energy or presence, as they call it in the game. You can just do it, like you can see right here, down here, 0 energy to do it, and you get amazing rewards. Look at this. You get the certificate for putting people in rooms in the base system, and then guess what? Look at this. Weapon permit, boys. I mean, we can go back, we can try and check the other rewards real quick. You get 3 weapon permits here. You get some 3 your summon pulls. These are crazy good. They don't cost any energy, so if you are in downtime and you have time, do these for sure and get them out of the way, because they also correlate to other achievements and progression, things like that. So definitely do the hard mode missions. The second tip is to do personal files daily. So if you go here, personal file, this is correlated to each of the characters that you currently own, and then there's it takes this currency up here, memory chips. I always think it's a calendar, but you get 12 of them every day, and then it is very important for you to use these. So right now you can see winter solstice, I can do 2 out of 2. So for 5 stars, right, you can only do it a limited of 2 times per day, and then you kind of go through this story thing. You know, you can skip it if you want, and then you actually do this one, and then once you get to the end, you do it once, and then now it will open up an auto clear feature. So you can see right here, it'll cost 3 of this calendar is what I'm gonna call it, and then you can, I'm just gonna do max, so 6, right? It's gonna take 6. All you do is click start, boom, and then I get 2 Yao winter solstice. So if I go over here, operatives, and these things that you get is for your manifestation, so you can actually farm manifestations daily. So it is very important for you to do this and not let those calendars go to waste. You know what I'm talking about? So for Acacia Kaguya, I did the last one, but I haven't completed it yet, so I can't do the auto clear. So you complete it once, and then after that, then you have that auto clear feature, right? So I'm gonna be doing that later for sure. So be sure to be doing your personal files for the characters that you main for sure. Don't let those calendars go to waste, and farm up those manifestations. All right, the third really important tip is to do your daily. So if you, on your main menu, you see tasks, you go to task, and then over here, dailies, okay? You want to do these every day, boys. You know why? Because like say right here, I can claim this, right? It will give you 10 of these things, okay? When you click it, the bar at the bottom, you can see the progress 30 added to 100, right? So when you do enough of these, you're gonna fill it up and you get all of these rewards. And what are these rewards, you ask? If you click it, it gives you gems, it gives you the currency, the gold, the money, right? And then this is the most important, the command records. Now if you don't know what this is your adjutant account level. This is the thing that you need to get past those gated content. So when you hit, you're gonna hit in the main story, you're gonna be hitting this wall where you're like, your adjutant level needs to be level 50 and you're like level 40, right? So you're gonna need to eventually grind these out anywhere you can, and usually it is a 1-to-1 ratio with presence or the energy that you need. And doing daily, it gives you so much. If you get this last one, you get 100. If you get this one, 75. I believe this is 75 as well. Yep. And then this is 50. Yep. And then this is 50, and it, or 40, it's 40. So it's 40, 50, 75, 75, 100. And if my quick math is right, you get like 340. Yeah, 340 or 340 adjutant level experience, and that is a lot. That is a lot, man. That is a lot of experience. If you've been playing, you know exactly that is a lot of experience. Like right now, I am adjutant level 44, and you need 440 total to level up to 45. So it is no joke. So definitely be doing your dailies every day. There's no reason not to do it. It is a lot of free XP. All right, the 4th tip that you need to know as a beginner is to max out your weekly GigaLink rewards. Now GigaLink, this is the co-op mode. Every time you play co-op, you accrue these neuro connection points, and then you get rewards for the week, and every week it resets. So you get really good rewards from it. Don't sleep on it. You even get like 1 summon ticket for it. And what's really good is this 100 personnel limit that is used for logistics. So if I go here, shop real quick, you go to circulation, logistics office, and then you get to use that currency to get any 5-star logistics that you want from this menu. So it's really good. Definitely do those co-ops. It's really fun too. So so it's a win-win. All right, the last tip that I have for you as a beginner when playing Snowbreak is to never have your energy or presence, as they call it in this game, capped out. You can see right here, 19 out of 160. You can even, I recommend using this thing. It's like your inhibitors or whatever. You kind of get it from achievements and your past and things like that. Some of them you get, and it's unlimited time. There are some that is there's a duration that you need to use it. I highly recommend doing it. So if you go to supplies, this right here, right, it says 6 days. I should definitely use it. I'm gonna go ahead and use it and show you. So it will give me 30 presents for the 4-star version. Cool, I get energy, and then boom, I can use that to do something else. So you definitely don't want to get this capped out because it won't regenerate back up. Now, if you've been playing Snowbreak, you know that when you go to fight and then usually do main story, your progression is locked out. So see right now, I need to be level 50 adjutant level to do chapter 8, right? How do I get that? I'm level, let's see, I'm level 44 right now, and to level up to the next one, I need like, 200 or so, but I need like 440. Now in this game, pretty much whenever you use, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So whenever you use one presence, you usually get one adjutant level in return, right? So that means that when I go fight and I do operations is pretty much the number one thing you usually get your adjutant level from, right? So you're farming one of these. So say for example, I go to logistics, I go to nightmare, and then this one costs 40. But if you notice, whenever you see this command record, I get 40 back, and this obviously it works with the drop rate multiplication too. So if you spend 160 on this, you're gonna get 160 experience back. But yeah, as I mentioned, you will hit a progression wall eventually, and then you'll need to start farming your energy on something to get adjutant level, to reach that certain level, and then you can progress more in the main story. Now these operations is going to be, you're gonna be very familiar with these. You pretty much pick whatever that you need at the time being. My most recommended when you start out is you definitely need to start building your logistics pretty much. So you pretty much go as far as you can. Of course, this is locked behind the story mode and how far you've gotten, but definitely you want, the farther you are, the more rewards that you get. And specifically for logistics is bottom left. I want to highlight this, is that you every time you put in energy and you do this thing, this progress bar will go up. And then the thing is, you can select one of the group or squads in this case that you want a logistic from. So for example, I want this Amato squad, right? So I select it, and then pretty much when this progress bar fills up to 100, I will get a chance to get one of these 3 when it fills up. And it's amazing. So you can get this like guaranteed, but it is RNG between the 3. Now I can switch a squad right now. I can switch to this one, and then the progress bar will still stay the same. It's just when you reach 100 and you click this retrieve button, you definitely want to select the same squad, but like you don't need to really specify it in the beginning, right? The progression will still stay the same, but be sure to select the ones that you want. Now aside from the logistics, I would say when you start out, logistic officers are probably the one that you should probably spend your energy on farming first, because you start out with none pretty much, and then you can kind of, you definitely want to get as far as you can to get better rewards. The second one that I really recommend is going to be your neuro materials. Get as far as you can on that and get this neuro resources, because this is required for your neurotics, right? And it requires a lot. So that is my second recommendation. The next one, I would say it's a toss, but I would actually recommend weapon ascension material, because when you get that first weapon ascension, you're gonna be like lacking some weapon ascension material. So when you start out, I definitely like maybe do some of this. That you can't go wrong with weapon ascension. Like it's you actually will lack it. I would personally, and then the next one. So let's recap: logistics, neuromaterials, essential materials. It's a toss for me actually. Essential materials, and then general currency. Yes, general currency. You will actually go broke really fast once your characters are pretty high level. It costs a lot of money to do things, so you're actually getting broke. You can never go wrong with general currency. So this is a safe thing to farm. The only 2 things that I don't recommend doing, at least at the beginning, is going to be your operative XP and then your weapon XP. You get a lot of these, and so at the beginning you definitely have a lot. Maybe later you need to, but at the beginning you don't need to worry about it. So to recap: logistics, neuromaterials, weapon ascension, and then general currency. I would probably do general currency over weapon ascension, but I would do weapon ascension if I need it, right? So those are my recommendations for farming. But yeah, those are the 5 top tips that I have for beginners when playing Snowbreak. Let me know in the comments below if that helped you out, or if you know any more tips. As a reminder, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, like the video, as it helps me out a lot, and for some more Snowbreak content. And I'll see you in the next one, boys. Later.